Welcome to week 4 of the 5K trading journey. First trade of the month, June 1st. The setup was there, the market environment supported it, and once my criteria were met, I took the trade and managed risk accordingly. Early on, the trade moved in my favor, but like most trades, it didn't move in a straight line. We got a pullback, and that's where I think a lot of traders struggle. Not with entries, not with finding setups, but with staying in the trade once they're in it. The moment price starts pulling back, fear kicks in. I've been guilty of it myself. Traders start imagining the trade reversing, giving back profits, or stopping them out. But a pullback by itself doesn't mean the trade is broken, right? As long as the structure remains intact and my stop hasn't been hit, my job is to trust the plan. Today, that patience paid off. Instead of reacting emotionally to every candle, I let the trade work out and allowed the setup to play out. That's probably the biggest takeaway from today's session. The hardest part of trading isn't getting in. It's sitting still after you're already in the trade. I'll see you guys in the next session. Quick recap on today's IWM trade. Unfortunately, I thought I was recording the trade, but the screen recording never started. As I take countless trades of the same setup, you start to realize what a strong continuation is supposed to look like. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next session. Today's biggest lesson was trusting the process after taking a loss. So today's focus was SPY. Coming into the session, I was cautious because the overall SPY was sitting at a major level, and I knew there was a possibility the market could react aggressively in either direction. The setup eventually presented itself, and I took the trade, managing my size appropriately given the market conditions. The first trade didn't work, and I got stopped out. Many traders make the mistake of assuming the next setup is automatically invalid after taking that loss. I don't look at it that way. If the setup is still there, I still take it. A few minutes later, the exact same edge presented itself again, so I took the trade again. This time, the move worked. I hit my planned target at 2R and took profits according to my rules. Did the trade go further? Yes. Eventually it pushed closer to 3R, but that's not the point, right? My goal isn't to catch every dollar or every point that the market offers. It's simply to execute the plan consistently. Today was a good reminder that one losing trade doesn't invalidate the setup, and following the plan is what matters most over the long run. Guys, today was a good day, good lesson. On to the next. I'll see you guys in the next session. Today's watch list was focused on IWM. At first glance, this looks like a trade I should have taken, right? Price broke above previous day high. The momentum is strong. We wait for price to come back down to retest previous day high, and then we could ride the continuation. Now, if you look closely, the retest never actually happened, right? Price got close to previous day high, but close isn't the same thing as retest. Now, in hindsight, many traders would have said, hey, just take the trade, right? This trade still worked in my favor. We hit our profit targets, so it should have been a trade I should have taken. Now, that might sound like a small detail, but those small details are what separates my repeatable process from random decision making, right? I could have made a lot of money on this trade, absolutely, but that's not the question I ask myself, right? The real question is, would taking this trade make me more disciplined over the next 100 trades? And for me, that answer is no. If I would have took this trade and won, I'll be damaging my trading system and be rewarded for breaking my own rules. These small details keep us in the game in the long run. So not every move belongs to us, right? And that's okay. Right? The goal isn't to catch every winner. It's just to stay consistent long enough for the edge to do its job. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's session. Today was one of those strong momentum days. NASDAQ was down more than 4%. And through all the chaos, no trade today. The simple reason, my edge never presented itself. I wasn't going to make a video, but I wanted to use this session to highlight the importance of doing nothing, especially on days like this. Not because you're scared, not because you missed it, but because there's nothing to do. A lot of traders feel like they need action every day, They get bored, start lowering their standards, and eventually take trades they normally wouldn't touch. That's how good days turn into unnecessary losses. And for me, if the setup isn't there, the decision's already made. No setup, no trade, no frustration, no FOMO. Just another day protecting capital and waiting for the next opportunity. Appreciate you guys tuning in. That's a wrap for week 4. I'll see you guys in the next session.